What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back with another video. Sorry for the video quality of this one. Just got a lot to do today. Run to the gym real quick here. After I get done with this video, got to run to the gym. Got to watch Penn State, Ohio State. I'm taping that right now. Got to do some errands. Got to clean up some stuff down here. And then, of course, tonight we'll have the Lakers and Grizzlies, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8:45 a.m. Sunday morning Philippine time. And, of course, thank you all for blowing those streams up. Really do appreciate it very much. So thank you for being a part of it, and let's get into this video. Now, a couple days ago, I did a video on Daniel Jones's ability to break the passing touchdown record set by Baker Mayfield as a rookie. He's going to need to do a lot of work. 13 touchdowns in 6 games is not easy to do, especially playing against a team like the Bears, the Eagles, the Packers. It's obtainable, but it's going to be difficult. A lot of people watch that video. I had a lot of comments. I'm very appreciative of that. But there are still some people out there that just hate Daniel Jones. I mean, they continue to call him a bust. There's people that say they don't care about the record, just want to win. That I understand. But these people calling him a bust after 8 games and saying we need to draft another quarterback and all this other stuff. I mean, I respect all Giants fans' opinions, but I just don't understand how you can get on a guy after 8 games who has a terrible offensive line, whose best offensive players have been hurt this entire season. He's on a terrible freaking team. And the guy's still throwing 15 touchdown passes and ran for another 2, and people just saying the guy's a bust and they need to draft another quarterback. I don't understand the hate by some Giants fans of Daniel Jones. I just don't get it, but that's me. But what I did decide to do after reading all this about all the turnovers is compare him to some other quarterbacks who ended up being pretty good, and there's a couple pretty good ones out there right now during their rookie seasons, to compare the turnover. Because people are saying this fumbling problem isn't correctable. Well, it is correctable. There's no doubt about that. Yes, he does need to protect the ball better, and he knows that. He's aware of it. He's mentioned, I got to do a better job. So at least he admits that he has a problem with it, and that's the first part of recovery, is admitting you have a problem, right? And I mean, I don't know, but that's supposedly the deal, is admitting you have a problem. So he knows he has to clean it up a little bit better. But let's go over a couple of other pretty good quarterbacks that had turnover problems their rookie season. First and foremost, Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning threw 28 interceptions his first year in the league. Peyton Manning ended up being a pretty damn good quarterback. But Peyton Manning struggled his rookie season. It is a big jump to go from college football to the NFL and learn all the NFL defenses, especially when you're picked early in the draft, because most likely you are going to a really bad team that needs a lot of work, not just at the quarterback position. Now, there are some teams that have just got their quarterback and became bona fide great teams, but it's rare. Usually when you're picking top 5, you're a top 5 quarterback, you're going to a really bad team just outside the quarterback position. So you're going to struggle. Peyton Manning struggled his rookie season. He was terrible. Like I say, turned the ball over 28 times. So he ended up being pretty damn good. Obviously, he fixed what the problem was. Lamar Jackson's the one that I really want to compare him to. Now, I'm going to do a whole separate video on Lamar Jackson. I have to admit that I was wrong about Lamar Jackson, and I'll do that. I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong about a quarterback. I really did not think he was really good, but watching him play this year, man, that kid's good. Kid's a lot better than I thought he was, and I have to give him credit. I'll do it in a video because I am wrong about that. I think he's been amazing this year, and I think he's really coming on as a good quarterback. He still runs the ball a ton, and I still won't call him a running back, but he's a lot better quarterback than I give him credit for. So I'll do another video on that. But Lamar Jackson fumbled the ball 25 times at Louisville. Now, that's more. Daniel Jones fumbled it 19 times at Duke. Lamar Jackson fumbled it 25 times at Louisville in his time there. So he had a fumbling problem, obviously. And then last year's rookie season, he fumbled it 13 times in 8 games. Well, Daniel Jones has fumbled the ball 12 times, or no, I'm sorry, yes, I believe it's 12 times in 8 games, 11 times in 7 starts. It's something like that. But regardless, Lamar Jackson actually fumbled the ball more last year in less games than Daniel Jones has fumbled this year. And Lamar Jackson's obviously corrected that because Lamar Jackson isn't fumbling the ball nearly as much. And Lamar Jackson has a much better team around him than Daniel Jones does. Not all these fumbles are Daniel Jones' fault, guys. There are some that are his fault. The couple times that he's ran the ball and dove forward, he fumbled it. He's got to protect it better. Sometimes the guy's getting blindsided, man. And I'm sorry, when you're not looking and you get hit by a 325-pound lineman that's coming full speed and drills you in the back, you're probably going to lose the ball. So not all of these are Daniel Jones' fault. But again, that goes with pocket awareness and everything else. I'm not making excuses. He does need to do better cleaning up the fumbles. But my point in this video is that they are correctable. And you can see there are quarterbacks that lose the ball a lot and have corrected it. Tom Brady, his rookie season, he fumbled 12 times his rookie season. Tom Brady, pretty damn good quarterback, right? Tom Brady's pretty good. He fumbled 12 times his rookie season. Obviously, he's corrected. He doesn't fumble nearly as much. What helps that? Good offensive line, right? Tom Brady's not a mobile quarterback by any means. He's a statuesque quarterback. He's really good on the quarterback sneak. Tom Brady ain't going to take off on an RPO or on a quarterback scramble and get you 15 yards. You're just not going to see that. Tom Brady, when he got a better offensive line, obviously cleaned up the fumbles. Having a good offensive line is going to help Daniel Jones clean up the fumbles. But again, these are just guys, their rookie seasons, who turned the ball over a lot, and there's no doubt about that. Drew Brees, his first 2 seasons in the league combined, he threw 28 touchdown passes and threw 31 interceptions. His first 2 years combined. That's terrible. Drew Brees, pretty damn good quarterback, ain't he? Nobody's going to sit here and tell you Drew Brees ain't a top 5 quarterback of all time. Drew Brees ended up being pretty damn good, and again, his first 2 seasons, he obviously had turnover problems. These are quarterbacks, the 3 that I mentioned, not Lamar Jackson, because he's only a second year, but Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Hall of Famers. First ballot Hall of Famers. Not even close. Those are 3 of the top 5 quarterbacks of all time, in my opinion. And all 3 of them had turnover problems, be it fumbles or interceptions in the rookie season. So obviously these are things that are correctable. If they can correct it, why can't Daniel Jones correct it? And again, getting a better team around you corrects it. Okay, now Tom Brady's rookie season, they won the Super Bowl. So it's not even like he had a bad team, but he did fumble the ball 12 times. Pat Mahomes fumbled the ball 9 times last year. Pat Mahomes had 9 fumbles his rookie season. Or his second year, if you want to call it that, whatever. His first full season in the NFL. First season as a starter. Pat Mahomes won the MVP. Pat Mahomes hasn't, now granted he's been injured this year, but obviously he's cleaned up the fumbles as well. But he fumbled 9 times his rookie season, if you will. Pat Mahomes, pretty good quarterback, right? So my point in this video is, you look at the 5 quarterbacks, and I could have went on. I mean, there's a ton of them. I just picked these 5 out. My point is, I don't know how people can get down on Daniel Jones and say he's a bust and say we need a new quarterback and draft a new quarterback this year and all this other stuff because he's fumbled the ball 12 times this year. I just don't understand it. Yes, he needs to do a better job of it. But again, this is something that is correctable, without a doubt. In his last 3 games, he's played much better. And this is with a piss-poor offensive line, a terrible offensive line, and Daniel Jones is doing the best he can on a really bad team. The kid's done really well, in my opinion. I wouldn't say he's, like Entertainer said the other night, he hasn't exceeded my expectations, because I actually had pretty high expectations for Daniel Jones watching the film, really like him. And I think as we get an offensive line around him and a better offense, you're going to see those turnovers diminish. I believe in Daniel Jones. I think Daniel Jones is going to clean this up. And I think Daniel Jones is going to be a very good quarterback in this league for years to come, as long as they put the pieces around him. I mean, any quarterback with a bad offensive line is going to struggle. Those 5 quarterbacks, 3 first ballot Hall of Famers, 3 of the top 5 quarterbacks in the history of this game, and 2 pretty damn good young dynamic quarterbacks, in Lamar Jackson and Pat Mahomes, all had turnover and fumble problems their rookie seasons. Let's give Daniel Jones some time before we call him a bust, please. Anyway, that's all I have in this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. And as always, man, thank you for subscribing. I really do appreciate all the support on this channel. And y'all enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And I hope to see you guys in about 7.5 hours for the Lakers Grizzlies. Until then, guys, it is the Bad Diggity Dizzle. And I am gone. Peace!